Hello guys, you are welcome to the El Tapicero channel. Don't forget subscribe. This video is about 2003-2011 Volkswagen new beetle convertible top installation. Do it by yourself. In this case we need many tools, like we have to take these rivets and then couple rivets, and then we have to pull this with a wrench, because right there it's a piece of plastic has a metal clip into the channel. That's why it's really hard to take that off. And also right there a couple, you have to make sure where you're gonna disconnect, and then take a couple picture, video recording or something like that. Take a note. And we need a couple plastic zip bags to put all the screws. Right there I'm trying to unscrew a couple right there black screw with the start tools, and then we have to unscrew that type of all the rivets. It's holding those straps, that's holding the top to keep in place. When you put it back, the top is not gonna fall down. And then right there it comes with many cables. That's what when you try to pop off or undrill some rivet, you have to take a picture. I suggest to do that, because if you do it by yourself, you are gonna need all remember where exactly you take those straps, those rivets out. And then right there to take the top out, I need to unscrew and pull all the plastic that came into the channel. It's a big channel with the clips. That's why we need the tools. And then, or even if you don't have that type of tools, you can use flat screwdriver to put into the channel, and then that way you can pull off. And then that two screw, one each side, and then we'll continue to pull that out, and right there it's almost. And then we have to use the branch, because it's like a tight, like a heart right there. All that metal, small metal that I'm talking about, that's keep in place. Once go in, it never pop off. That's a secure for the top. Okay, right there I'm gonna disconnect that cable. It comes with the head, like a bubble head, like a circle bubble head. Stand still. Okay, right there I'm trying to pull all the, it's like a piece of metal, it's a locker, yeah, that lock to the zipper. And then when I do this side, I have to do the other side. It's right there. I'm trying to unzipper it, and then that's the only way how to unzipper. Right here I'm trying to pop up the plastic, the headliner trim right there, and it's a little bit loose because the window it's already off. But right there, yeah, right here I'm gonna disconnect. The wire goes to the heated glass window. You see all that's a little bit of wire, like a locker right there. Don't lose that wire, because that is really important right there too. If you'll see, I'm trying to pull, I'm trying to see right there, that's a piece of wire that I took off, and then keep in a seat bags, and don't lose it. Okay, right there, it's ready. But the power for the heated glass, it's still right there, but you need to disconnect before you drilling or doing something else. Right there. Yeah, I'm almost. And then another side, you'll see, have to unrivet. Okay, the cable, it's come off, and then I'll disconnect. It takes time. Don't rush. Do it little by little. And then take a couple picture, photos, notes, and right there, I see the piece of like a aluminum bar goes around. We have to unscrew, and then it's like a 12 bolts that we have to unscrew. Once we unbolt all those 9 bolts, 12 bolts, whatever, how many of them. It's a little complicated right there, but yeah, you'll do it little by little. And then that piece of metal, that piece of aluminum, that's in holding down the top into that channel. It goes like a piping, which is that's keeping place the top. Okay, don't forget to clean. After take that out, you have to clean all the leaves right there and dust, and then you have to clean the drain, because all the stuff it's going to drain, then stuck the water right there. Once the water doesn't get out, it'll drain it into the car. That is gonna be a big problem. Okay, right there, I'm doing is this is a plastic, comes with the headliner, but that's not part of the top. That's part of the headliner, and then I need to leave right there. That I want to take out is the top, not the headliner. That is the part of the mechanism to fall them down. Very like what they designed it. Okay, I'm trying to right there. Okay, you see how the tops comes off, and then once on the table, and what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna pull the piece of metal that just talking about the top. It goes into the channel like with the piping right there. This I'm pulling off easily. Sometimes it really thick because it gets dry at the top and then doesn't come up. You have to use a razor blade to pull it out. And then this is the new top. Be careful when you open. And then you have to make sure the top is very well. Some of the top, it doesn't come in perfect condition, that you have to make sure that the window, most important is the window, it's glued very good, and the thread, it has couple stitch around on the side that you have to make sure it's not because once you put it on your car, it's too difficult. It takes time to take that out, that off again. That's why we rather check before we do the installation. We want to make sure the tap is very well. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to put rivets right there, but don't put aluminum rivets, because sometimes the aluminum rivet that is not good and is broken, can break easily. And then use the stainless steel. That stainless steel it's permanent. Use stainless steel rivets. And right here I'm trying to put it back on, and then right there goes two screw. During you watch these videos, take a cup of water and drink water. Stay calm. Make sure that you pay attention to the video. That helped you a lot, because sometimes once we take the top off, you're not gonna remember how exactly goes the top. That's why we need to record, or we need to take a picture, we need to take a note, and after that drink the water. Take a break. Take a break like me. It's really important. Okay, right here. Now is the time to put the zipper on. In this case, you need to pull the top all the way up next to the headliner zipper, and then put the thing, pull all the way that side, and then put the lock into the box. It comes a few piece of metal that goes right there, and then you have to bend. Make sure the mark is with mark to mark, and then you separate. If you don't put with the mark exactly right there, that's not gonna work. It'll work for a moment, but the top it's gonna twist. It's very important if you put in the right way. Right there, a couple clips that too comes into the box. That's especially right there for that plastic that goes into the channel. Once you put that on, that's never come off. Okay, right there I put a thread to pull the cable, and then the cable goes into the channel. And then once I put the cable right there, we are going to screw. You know where exactly goes that cable. That's keep in place the top. That's a part of the mechanism. And then all the plastic. Okay, that's the plastic we took off, and then we put it back on. And we need to put the screw right here. And little by little, now this is almost the end. And then right there too. Okay, right there you have to take a measure with the old top. Right there is like a 7-inch exactly. It comes like an 8-inch, but you have to leave like a half of an inch. But you have to make sure with your old top. How comes your top is that the way you have to install? And then, because if you do shorter, and then it's gonna be loose, but you have to make sure the same side with that stripe. Okay, I'm gonna put right there the screw that I took it off. Make sure right there a couple screw different size and some are with the washer, some doesn't come with washer. You have to see, that's why I need to take a picture before you take the screw, and then that you have a proof how to put it back on correctly. It's pretty this is beautiful job. This is nice. I'd like to do this type of job because nothing is not the same thing every day. It's completely different. Sometimes it's BMW, sometimes it's a Mercedes, sometimes it's completely different every day. That's why I like upholstery. That's why I like upholstery. And then if you are a people that you like to do everything, this is a best way to learn how to put top on. It'll takes a couple days for you, but don't worry. If you have enough time to do it. Don't afraid. You have to learn, and then that's gonna be satisfying for you at the end. Okay, this is the type of rivet that I'm talking to you. I'm trying to tell you that still stand still is very good quality. If you put aluminum, that's gonna sometimes it's too soft. But right here, okay, it's time to put back it back on the bolts. And once is on, it's the last part that we pull at the beginning. I almost finished. I'm gonna close the top, and then we'll see tomorrow how it turns. This is what looks new top nicely. Thank you for watching this video and enjoy your day.